Mark, imagine a week's training this week has come in very useful without a midweek game.
Yeah, we've done a lot of work this week, trying to get more of an attacking threat. We dominated the game against Mansfield for the first half without really having too much threat. So we've done plenty of work in trying to get people up to support Doiji.
And how do you sort of turn the 45-minute performances into 90-minute performances?
That's the key. We've had in the league games, we've had 2 45-minute performances, which are not enough. You know, if we'd probably had 60 minutes against Barnet, we'd have probably won. And then Saturday it just shows that it's you can't just have all of the ball and not do anything with it and then concede 2 goals. So we know what's wrong, and we've been trying to put that right. But saying that, we've played some really good football.
And when you have conceded, it's been sort of bang bang almost. There's been sort of the second has quickly followed a first. Is that a concern to you?
We have to respond better to being behind. We have to be quicker. We have to have more urgency. You know, if we go behind, we have to have a desire to get back in the game quickly. And we were a little bit slow with everything we did on Saturday in the second half. When the ball went out of play, we jogged after it instead of sprinting after it. And, something we've been working on speaking about this week. Because
I suppose in some ways the way that you play can be a little bit deceptive because you're prepared to be patient, but also it's seeing the opportunity quickly, isn't it?
It is. We don't want to have the possession for the sake of it. We don't want to be a circus act. We don't just want to keep the ball and see how many passes we can get. We want to do that to try and create chances. And it's, some of the boys, we need to realise that it's about having an end product and not just looking pretty and having 100 passes.
West Country-ish derby this week against Yeovil, and there's going to be several this year. Is it any different in the approach?
No, it's another game. It's against another team that will be up for the occasion, and we've got to make sure we match that. To win any game of football, you have to earn the right to play, and we'll have to do that tomorrow.
Plenty of goals in their games so far. Sod's law, it could end up being 0-0, but do you look at that when you sort of prepare for an opposition and think, right, well, this could be a very open game?
I think you take each game on its merits, and I think they've done really well, Yeovil, after the first game, losing 8-2 at Yeovil to sort of stem the tide and only concede 1 goal at Wolves, who were at the top of the championship, and then to get 3 points against a good Accrington team. They've done really well. So credit to Darren and his staff for putting that right, and I'm sure it'll be a good game tomorrow.
And it just shows you how quickly things can turn around and how quickly you can start getting wins, and suddenly, one win, everything changes, doesn't it?
Yeah, listen, we're not getting too down about our results because we've played well. We played really well against a League One team that are expected to be up and around the shake-up. We played really well against Barnet for 45 minutes and really well for Mansfield for 45 minutes. And if we can replicate that for longer periods, then we have a chance to win a game.
And you talk about getting the supply line up to Christian Deutsch. I mean, it's a lonely furrow for him if things aren't going right, but I suppose the way that Forest have been playing, the fluid attacking system you can play, it should be perfectly within your grasp to get people up there with him, shouldn't it?
He scored a perfectly good goal last week. When you see it, he's nowhere near offside, and it was a great action, a great pass, and a great finish. And we should have been 1-0 up, and could have been a different outcome, but it wasn't. But Doiji understands how we play, and he has to be patient and wait for his chances, and he certainly gets plenty of them.
Injuries, everyone okay?
Yep, everyone's okay. So we've got a full squad to pick from.
And that's just great at this stage of the season where games come thick and fast.
Yeah, we're still looking to add a couple of players. But it's very, very difficult to get players. It's a really difficult market, and you think you've got someone, and it slips through the net at the last minute, and it's frustrating. But we keep trying. And
the way it's looking, it's probably going to go down to the wire on that, isn't it? Because clubs just don't want to let players go at this stage.
Yeah, that's right. And obviously we have sometimes it's a location issue with us, and but we got to be patient and make sure we get the right ones for certain.